Hello everyone! In this video I will show you my first aid kit. I'm not a med person by profession and I'm not educated in that field. I'm just an ordinary person that's interested of the topic, and I also think it's really important to have a proper first aid gear when out riding. So without any further ado, I will talk you through my first aid kit and show you what I carry on my ride. And here you have my first aid kit, and we will start with this part. And the first I have is this little plastic bag with different type of plasters, band-aid in just ordinary plasters in different sizes. And I think that's most likely to be used from this bag, because when preparing firewood or preparing food or something like that, it's really easy to get a small wound on your fingers, for example. Another thing I have here is different type of drugs, and most of them is painkillers. It's also drugs for allergy and to be able to stop diarrhea. So that's what I have in this plastic bag, and together with that I also have text that explains those different drugs that I have in this bag. I have different type of sterile dressings in different sizes. If you get a little larger wound, like scraping wounds or something like that, it can be good to have those dressings to protect it from contamination. So different type of sterile dressings. And I also have this Tubifast, and that's a tubular bandage, you can say. It's like almost like a sock, and it really comes in handy if you are trying to hold a dressing on your arm or leg or something like that. I have some type of wound cleanser, and that's sodium chloride in those, and so I can get some pressure from this and wash different type of objects from the wound. And some eye drops if you get something in your eye, like a bug or something like that. It can be nice to have eye drops to clean it out. I have heating pad, hand warmer. If I'm freezing of my hands or feet, I can use a heating pad to warm it up. And I have some different type of tape to be able to put on those dressings, and this wider tape is good for example, taping your foot to prevent from friction blisters and things like that. So in my bag I also have two different size of blood stopper, and this type is really common in Swedish first aid kits, and it's dressing, and it's also elastic bandage in them. You can use them as pressure dressing, protective dressing, or burn dressing. Yes, so they really can be nice to have. I have used one of this on myself for a couple of years ago when I spilled out boiling water on my knee. So at that time I use it like burning dressing or protective dressing for that wound. I also carry a elastic bandage, for example for use as pressure dressing on a wound, or if I get a sprained ankle or something like that. Here I have a small bottle of hand sanitizer. I have scissors for cutting bandage or tape or things like that. You can also use them to cut clothes to get rid of the wounds. Protective gloves, a tweezer to use to remove a splinter from your finger that you easily can get if you are processing firewood, or you can also use it to pick out gravel or smaller things from a scraping wound when you are cleaning the wound. I have some hand cleanser for hand sanitizing, and I also have a couple of those wound cleanser and they are also sodium chloride. You shouldn't have alcohol in the wound, so instead of alcohol you have those sodium chloride. I have a burn gel dressing for burn wound, and this is sun protector, and I have this dextrose if I got low blood sugar for some reason, if I'm not eating as I should, or if I meet a person with diabetes and they have some type of insulin shock. And I also carry a rescue blanket, space blanket or emergency blanket or what you call them, and a breathing mask. And the breathing mask is probably a little more for trauma than first aid kit, but I have it in here because it's really small, so that's why I have it in, even if it's more trauma equipment. So that is what I am carrying in my first aid kit, and that doesn't mean that that's the thing that you necessarily have to carry in your first aid kit. That was all for this time. I hope that you liked the video, and I also hope that you stay on my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and see you in next video. Bye!